Hey guys, this is Tully and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft Season 2 Part 29. So I've done some more building of these walls, mostly just these walls and, well, really just this half of the castle, and then I've sort of started in on this half a little bit, but there's still a lot more to be done. I've also built up the floors. I'll show you the top floor in a second. People were having concerns about, let me build up here a bit. Were having concerns with all the building I was doing and didn't really like it, so I did some of it off screen, but I want to show what I've got done. And I also want some of you guys' opinion, well, I want everyone's opinion on some of the things I've got done. Okay, so first off, some people suggested, and I like this suggestion, using fence posts. So I have fence posts around for the corners here, and then there were suggestions for either glass on the middle here or just have it just fence posts. So let me get that built and see how that looks. Okay, and that's what that looks like with the fence posts and glass in the center columns. And then without the glass, it looks like this. I don't find that too bad, honestly. I think that fixes some people's complaints that it looked like it wasn't stable. But now it looks stable, and also I don't have to look at ugly glass. There was also mention that I could use a texture pack, and I might try a couple different texture packs once I'm finished building the castle, but for now I don't really like the look of the glass, so I'm going to try and avoid using it. Here you'll notice the ceiling is a bit higher than in here. I wanted to try something which had been suggested, which was adding a sort of a layer underneath the floor, like this, giving more area for secret passages, and this could even be a secret room with this much area to work with. It shouldn't be here. And then I could have another platform of cobblestone here, giving another walkway, like almost having like a middle layer, middle secret passage. And then for the walls in here too, I could have like above areas. But yeah, I don't this is one of the things I'm not sure if I like or not. It's just I do like the fact, and I want to bring this up right away, is that I do like the fact that this room is doesn't have such a high ceiling, because I don't think it needs a high ceiling. It's just going to be an offshoot room. It might have some chests in it, maybe some decoration. It's really just a room to the stairwell, and this is the same of most of the rooms on the other side here. They're all going to be either like, oh, okay, we'll scratch the fence post idea that people had. That's not going to work. Not going to work at all. Okay, anyways, right, and so these rooms over here also probably wouldn't need a high ceiling either, so I could also have sort of a mid-floor area, but I wouldn't want one in the main hallway that went like here when you enter this main hallway to the castle. I wouldn't want any sort of doubling up here, because I do want this to be a rather large room and to seem very large, and the same with the throne room. And there would be a wall here. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I like the idea of having that middle area, but I do like the idea of having a lower ceiling. That being said, what I could do is, instead of having a middle area in between, this was also suggested, is that I could have this just be a different level than the rest of the area. Like, I could have some rooms that aren't flat with the whole area. So let me see if I can get rid of some of this and then try and explain what I mean. So what I could do, and you know what, that might be an easier way to show this, is if I do like this. I could have a wall here. This would actually make a good hidden point. could have this section behind the wall. Oh, almost fell. Yeah, and then what that would do is I would have a section then behind there that would be hidden away, which could be useful for entrances and exits to secret passages and such. I don't know. I just think this would be a better way of having it. And then what I would end up doing is probably doing something like, oh shoot, I didn't want to fall in here. I want to have something like this being flat when you first come in, and then having like a stairway down, and do something like this, and then remove this top layer here, and then have it so that there's like an indented floor. Wait, is this wrong? Yeah, that is wrong. I don't want it to be there. I want it to come back one more. Like this. And then I'm gonna need to make another diamond pick soon. Okay, and so yeah, I could, and then have the floor actually be at this level, put stairs here of course, and then it would be sort of just a taller room, because the floor would be indented down a bit. And the reason I like this is that it would show variation in the castle, so it wouldn't just be a same flat level all the way across. There would be some rooms that would drop down and would have a different height to the floor, which I find interesting. I don't know if it'll work. Again, you guys' opinion on whether or not you like that would be cool. I know I'm asking for a lot of opinions from you guys right now, but there's just a couple things that I'm sort of I sort of like and I don't like, and I'm sort of debating between, and so I'm sort of want to get you guys' feedback, and hopefully that'll help me make my decision on what to do with some of these things. Okay, and so yeah, so oh, sun's setting. I need to go sleep soon. That's the other thing, is I need to actually set up a bedroom area where in the castle, so I don't have to keep going back to that small dirt hole to sleep. So yeah, just a couple things that I'm still debating is like really like how I want to set up that second floor, which I can get into more later. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Okay, and we're back to daylight. So I know this is still not really building, but it's almost worse. It's almost like me talking about what I'm going to be building off screen. But I feel that I need to, I want to get feedback, and I think I want to break up all this building with some adventure, but I'm not sure what kind of adventure to do, because I don't really need to go cave exploring anymore. I'm kind of good on materials at this point. Let me get these markers back while I explain myself. And so yeah, there's not much for me to do in the way of exploration, and I could go exploring for the sake of exploring, but right now I'm more concerned, like personally, I just want to finish this castle. So for those of you that don't like building, like I guess I could try and break it up and try and do something else, but for the most part I personally want to just keep working on the castle. Right, and so I got these markers back, and now I'm gonna load this up with some cobblestone. That's really not enough. I'm gonna need to go get more, and then I need to set up a clock here. You also notice that I'm making this one above where I originally planned. I decided it would just be better to have an extra, just one more block height. That way, like in areas like there, I could have one more area where a pipe could go above my head in those secret passages. That's wrong. I need it like this and that way. And then I need to go out one. And oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Or shoot, put more in. Okay, so I filled up the filler with quite a bit more cobblestone. Hopefully that'll be enough. Right, and so on to the second floor. So with the second floor here, this is all coming along well. I'll have to put some more work into it soon. Like, I need to figure out which rooms are going to be which rooms. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to want another stairwell on the other side of the castle over here. And I've been looking around, and I think the best place to place it is going to be over here in this corner here. And because of that, I think I am going to remove this wall and not have a wall here and just have this be one giant open area, just one big room. But I'm still debating that, or how I want to handle it. I could separate these walls differently too, or these rooms differently, so I'm still debating this section. I think over there is the way it's going to be, I don't really see any other way of splitting this. There's just not enough room to really split this room up in very many different ways, so I think I'm just going to leave it the size it is. And then, but over here I could change around this sort of pattern of walls and do something interesting with it, but I'm not sure what yet. But I think I do want a stairs around here maybe, and then if like coming up this way, so I walk up and walk in here, and then I don't know, maybe have this be the bedroom area or the king room, because I would like the throne room to have like stairs coming, like come over here, have stairs coming up, and then enter into the king's room. And then maybe have like the storage room be over here, or maybe have the king room here and have the storage room over there, because I would need it near the pipes, but I can really string pipes through the secret entrances, so I could really have a storeroom anywhere. Or maybe I should make the storeroom in the dungeon down below the castle. I don't know, there's a lot of ways I could do this, so I'm really just talking this out now. What I'm really interested to see is this room here. I've started building a little bit of this wall, and I want to build up just this inner wall here, because what I really want to see is I want to see what it's going to be like. Oh, it's getting dark. I need to put up torches on the second floor. I'm going to need some more coal and some more cobblestone. Yeah, I want to see what it's going to be like. I want to finish one room like 99%, and that room is like the main entrance of the castle. And I want to see what it's going to be. What am I looking for again? Coal and cobblestone, right? I want to see what that main room is going to look like. How is it going to how's it going to like seem, I guess is the only word I can come up with. Like I want to set up like that one room so I can kind of enter and get a feel of what kind of atmosphere that room is going to have. And I'm just really interested to see how it turns out, because like I have this idea for the castle, and so far I must say that what I imagine this castle being is pretty much what I'm seeing at this point. Like, it's pretty dead on for what I was thinking it was going to be. Like I thought up the idea of the castle, and I've been working towards that, and so far it's pretty much exactly how I had in mind. So I think that's clear, and then I'll worry about putting more up when I get more darkness. But yeah, so I'm gonna just fill in a bit of this inner wall here, and then I'm gonna, once the roof is done, I'm gonna continue and then show from down there what it's gonna look like. I'm not gonna have these pillars finished yet, I don't think, but other than that, it's gonna look pretty. Like, I'm more interested in how it's gonna look in terms of the depth, like the height, and how large the room is gonna feel. So give me a moment and we'll see how that turns out. Okay guys, so I've set up the main hall, main entrance, whatever, and I've got the pillars sort of mocked up, so let's see how this looks. Honestly, this is exactly how I imagined this would look, and I'm quite happy with it. The pillars are still placeholder. I might do it with glass, I might not. I'm still trying to figure that out. Actually, now that I have this one fully done up with glass, that actually doesn't look as bad as I first thought it would. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is This is the first room. Now, there will be some decorations added, probably bookshelves and paintings and such. And this may not be flat, but this is, again, just placeholder, just to give a good idea of what this is going to look like. So this is just sort of one room that is 99% done. And just sort of wanted to give a view of sort of what I'm imagining here. And then this room over here is, for the most part, done too. So it's starting, the castle's starting to take shape in some areas, but then there's still quite a few that still need work. I need to put down some more torches before something spawns here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up lava pillars here as well. Okay. Looks like that one stopped. I'm gonna have to fill it with more cobblestone. But anyways, the point of the matter is that, yeah, the castle coming together, awesome. Yeah, it's empty. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go get some more cobblestone and fill this back up. And then I'll have to start work on this top area as well at some point too, because I don't want it just to be this giant flat top for a castle. I think I am going to do some sort of towers extending out on each corner, and maybe a garden and a runway up here, because a lot of people have been saying doing a garden, and I think I should have enough space to do a runway up here and do a garden. Some sort of trees, maybe some plants, some reed farm, I'm not sure, but that's just another idea that I'm sort of tossing around. Many ideas. Yeah, things are definitely starting to take shape. I need to figure out what rooms are going to be what rooms, though. But I'm going to do some more building off screen. Or another thing I'm thinking about doing is maybe like building a room, then like doing a 2-minute cut of like, here's the room built, then cut again, and then like build another room, and then cut, and then so just show like finished products one at a time. Is another idea I had for how I could edit this together and not have it be so much building for people. But yeah, so maybe the next video I might actually try and do it so it'll be like build a room and be like, oh look, this room's built, and then cut, and then go to the next room and be like, oh, this room not built, and then cut, and then be like, look, this room built, and then cut, and then do that for all the different rooms. Yeah, but for now, that's pretty much it. I mostly just wanted to get this room done this time and really show off what the main entrance is going to look like. For the most part, there's going to be doors and such, but yeah, it sort of shows for the most part what this is going to look like, and honestly I think it looks pretty good. But for now, this is Tolhi signing out. Later guys.